That day, I lost my faith in humanity when a parent was forced to move out of the house. To support this, I have some statistics. It says, greedy children, abandoned parents. Susama, a resident of Shanti Bhavan, find it hard to control back her tears. Greedy and homeless. She had no choice but to stay with her 3 children. My children wanted my will. Once they had it all, they threw me off. Shocking, right? But more shocking are the statistics. According to a survey conducted by Helpage India in 29 cities and involving over 5,500 old people, it was found that 1 out of every 3 face abuse. Delhi have seen an exponential rise in the cases of abuse of elderly. Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony, Shah Jahan and Mumtaz Mahal, Heer and Ranjha. The list can go on a long way. Writers, poets, artists take a lot of effort to intensify and elaborate their divine love, which became immortal in the hearts of people. But where does the love go when it comes to a person who bore you for 9 months and fed you with her blood? Where does the love go when it comes to a person on whose sweat your castle of demands done? Where the love is gone? Engulfed by darkness, disappeared in mist, or lost in old age homes. Old age, often referred as a turning point in one's life, where a person gains experience, but also loses his youth, strength, and control over reflexes. Though the vision turns foggy, hearing and reflexes turn feeble, still they are able to sense the ignorance by their children. Often they are easy victims of anger, which turns them even more helpless. They experience loneliness, either as a result of lack of close family ties or due to reduced connections with the cultural origins. Many of them feel neglected or discriminated against. The discrimination have led to a new word, ageism, which conveys the negligence faced by them. Stereotypes of old age, whether positive or negative, do real harm in the real world, argues Nell Segal, the author of Out of Time, Pleasures and Perils of Aging. Lack of time and patience are root of all problems. The wide generation gap can only be filled with love and patience. If they forget something, don't get annoyed and remember the days when you were kids. When they need love and support, remember the day when you took your first step. If they get ill and you need to spend some extra money, remember the days when they fulfilled your desires by sacrificing their own. Remember the days when your mom gave her bit of food and cheerily said, "I'm full." Remember the days when you lost all your attention in her soothing lap. Remember the days when your father felt pride when you achieved something as his own. Remember the days when you enjoyed entire world as a carnival sitting on his shoulders. The hands have now turned wrinkled and shoulders are feeble. They need our support. That day, that very day, I lost my faith in humanity. We often say old people tend to forget things. Countless hurdles crossed by them and sleepless nights that they have faced to nurture us is forgotten. Unconditional love and utmost affection is forgotten. Their needs and expectations are forgotten. Still, old people tend to forget things, do they? I am neither against old age homes, nor I am against any individual or group. I am a thought of considering them as a liability. They never judged us in economic terms. If we keenly look at ourselves, we are the highest debtors, because love is blissful, warmth is cheering, and comfort is aesthetic. Can we ever pay them back? Gadgets, computers, iPhones, iPods, the humans are reaching untold heights. They are even going to other planets to find new forms of life and even trying to inhibit them. But irony has and shall continue to be an integral part of our life. Humans have conquered vast lands and even tried to inhabit new planets, but they can't give a small room to their old parents. If you want to cut a tree, attack its root. A slight jerk and the tree will fall. So are the parents. When a person leaves behind his parents, he leaves behind his soul, his happiness. A person is as good as a dimensionless building, prone to damage. My teacher once said, time and tide waits for none. Surely, time and tide waits for none. We all are going to reach the same bend in the road. So how about giving them happiness and do them a good turn?